So if you are coming here from my stories, you probably heard that today I'm going to be talking about perfectionism, which was actually our topic last week, but it fits well into this week's topic as well. So if you guys haven't checked out our stories yet, definitely head over there. I give a little bit of a background where I'm coming from to kind of start off this IGTV for you guys today. So stay tuned for the new year. We are going to be having IGTVs every week, hopefully, if not some real tips in between. So really pumped to share this with you guys today. So back on the idea of perfectionism. So for example, yesterday I actually was struggling with a migraine, and this little voice in my head will come in and tell me that I'm not doing enough, I'm not trying enough, my clients are gonna be upset if I have to move things, and I really will beat myself up immensely about it. And the whole thing is that when your body is telling you, physically telling you that you need to relax, that you need to recharge, that you need to go within yourself, when you allow yourself that grace, you actually wake up, or when you eventually get better, you feel so much more energized. And for me, I actually find a whole different new part of inspiration for myself as well. So I have not done one of these IGTVs in a while, but today I woke up ready to talk to you guys, ready to share this experience. I know if you're attracted to this community, you have some sort of perfectionist qualities, right? Because I am a total perfectionist. And I wanted to give you guys this example because really our realities are all within our heads, right? And the more that we get stuck in our heads, the more we can start to damage ourselves, damage our business, damage relationships. And instead of just maybe working through the emotion or letting yourself feel what you need to feel so that you can move forward. So for example, when I used to meditate, when I first started on this healing journey, I actually would force myself to meditate every single day. And let's say if that day, maybe I only got 10 minutes in instead of 20 minutes, I would actually start to beat myself up, like feel really bad about not being able to meditate. The same thing would happen for me when I was working out a lot. This was back when I first started my business. I was working out, sometimes 5-6 days a week, an hour, 2 hours a day in the gym. I was really dedicated to it. And even though dedication is so important and being committed to your goals is so important, I think that there is this level that can actually really harm us as business owners, as women. We're very connected and intuitive to our environments. And sometimes that environment can overwhelm us, overstimulate us, and we need to go internally to really reflect on that situation so that we can be who we want to be as a result, right? And not show up as reactive or maybe making decisions that aren't in alignment for who we are. So when I was beating myself up over this meditation, I realized that I was actually doing more harm than good, right? I was actually doing exactly what the meditation was reprogramming me not to do on a daily basis. So similarly, this month, Sean and I have actually committed to doing a dry January together. And I'm really psyched about this because I want to be able to work a little bit more on the weekends this month. I have a lot of big, lofty business goals, things that I want to complete. For example, my business Instagram training, I'm going to be remaking it entirely, all with updated application, Instagram, new ideologies that I've learned through other coaches, more so from healing myself and really incorporating these mental health practices into my trainings, even more so than I have in the past. So a lot of this is going to be based around driving your business forward, but how to have that balance on social media, because social media can really hurt our mental health. It just can. Sometimes we're not in the present, right? Almost every time we're on social media, we're not in the present. And that is the goal of meditation, of living a happy life, of living a fulfilled life. Since that word happiness can be ambiguous, living a fulfilled life means that you are comfortable living in the present moment, that you feel good where you are right now. and that you're able to snap back to the present, right? You're not living in the past, you're not living in the future, you're just living in the now. And this is a goal of mine for 2022. It's definitely more difficult than it sounds, right? When I'm articulating this, it sounds easy, but it's not. And one of the ways that I'm trying to do that with my business Instagram training program for my clients is to start limiting time on social media. This is something I've allocated and, really been super big on with all of my clients, with all of my team members, with myself. Limiting social media time is so important. There's only so much that you can consume that's actually going in your brain until you're just mindlessly scrolling, right? We can only consume so much information in a day without going completely brain dead. So then we're just scrolling for no reason. We're wasting time. And that's what this program is going to be about. But getting back to this idea of dry January, what I would do in the past is I would stick so strictly to this goal, like no alcohol, no nothing. If I do, I'm a terrible person. Like this is this negative voice in my head, like, how dare you, you are the worst person ever for taking a sip of alcohol when you committed to dry January. And instead, I'm pivoting to this mindset of, if I complete the things that I want to complete during dry January and I want to treat myself to a glass of wine, I'm going to, right? And I'm not going to beat myself up about it because I'm going to reward myself instead and feel this amazing abundance that I can change, that I can pivot, that I can decide to change my routine on a daily basis, that I can change my business if I want to, that I can change my pricing, right? That is the whole reason of being an entrepreneur. So instead of being chained by our businesses, which so many of us feel, especially when you get 3 to 5 years in, you have a system that's working, it's converting, you have clients depending on you, it very easily can start to feel like a trap. And I've been feeling that, I'll just be real with you guys. It's hard out here right now. There's a lot going on environmentally, there's a lot going on energetically, it's a lot to take in. And I just want you guys to know that I'm here for you. And if you are struggling, it's okay. A lot of us are. You're a human being. Give yourself time to rest. Listen to your body. And if this training program seems like it's something that would help you, definitely reach out to me. I hope to have it done by the end of January, as I mentioned. But I want you all to try and take on this mindset too. Like, yes, setting goals for yourself, but we don't have to be so hard on ourselves. And that's what this episode this week was about with Nicole, one of my most amazing clients. I love her so dearly. She is so fantastic and spectacular. I spent the first part of my week actually in her workshop for the Blissed Out Boss, which is exactly what I'm trying to step into 2022. Getting my systems together, putting this effort forward in January to give myself this space to do so. She is just so amazing at what she does. I've worked with her one-on-one. I will continue to work with her one-on-one. She has really helped me get back into alignment of what I want and how I can design my business around that. And that is so important for us as women entrepreneurs. Sorry, my phone just had a little moment. So sorry if you guys saw that. But that is what we as women entrepreneurs need to do for one another. Start speaking about, coming out with this feminine energy that's strong, that's powerful, because we as women are strong. And the more that we can lean on one another to go to each other's programs like this, to feed this intuition that we all have within us, even men as well. This is for everyone, right? I don't mean to single out men because they are also very intuitive and deserve all of the things that I'm talking about as well. And I just want you all to feel this same passion, because I definitely lost mine at the end of the year. Holidays, craziness. I wasn't feeling as motivated, and now I am feeling so motivated. I have my goals aligned. I'm ready to dive back in, and I just hope you guys have an amazing start to 2022. And let me know, any of your thoughts on this video. I will see you guys next week.